auto armor, which is what they sell in finance for your customer to protect their car. So basically what it is, it's a chemical compound, and I'm going to apply it to this car so you can kind of see the application process, what they do in detail, and it adds a little bit of value to their car. So when they bring it back, it actually is worth more because it preserves the paint and it preserves the interior, which we talked about today, possibly getting that on the trade appraisal sheet, because it's not on there right now.
Okay.
So if we can get that on there, like,
protection.
yeah, environmental protection or not, because I think that would be good.
Yeah.
I could have pointed out to them and, okay, so what I'm gonna do first is, this is just a corrective solution. So this is a clean vehicle, but since the way paint is on a vehicle, it actually is like a golf ball or the surface of an orange peel. So it's actually got grooves in it, and the clear coat goes in those grooves as well. So the reason that we clay bar it is because there's little pieces of dirt and dust and fuzz that get stuck in those little grooves. What our product does, Auto Armor, is it actually covers the whole vehicle and fills in the grooves. So that's how it works to protect it. It protects against, well, do you want to tell them or do you want me to tell them?
Environmental stains like acid rain stains, bird droppings, bug droppings,
Industrial fallout from jet fuel. I don't know. Do you guys have a lot of airplanes around here or no? Is there an airport around here?
I'll tell you what's around here is road salt.
Road salt, that's right. Well, this year too, you guys got a lot.
Yeah.
So salts, paint overspray. So if they're painting the roads, it
Bird
protects
dropping.
against that as well. Yep. Acid rain is a big one though. So this is what they do back in detail. They take the clay bar, and this just basically pulls out all the stuff that was stuck in those little grooves. And if you see, this is a brand new clean car. And this is all the stuff that was in there. And I could do it again probably and it would be the same way. But for right now, we're just gonna dry this off. And this is what they do back in detail. So they will clean it, clay bar it, dry it off with a chamois. And then there are two different ways to apply our product. And the way they use here is a hydrofoamer. So it's actually a spray-on solution. It bonds on a molecular level with the paint particles. Each particle, each molecule, it actually bonds with it that way. So it's a lot better than just a regular wax because of that. And that's how it's able to protect so well. Another way you can apply it is through a paste. And when you guys do it, you want to use paint protection. There's a cleaner as well, that's for after, but the paint protection is what you guys want to do.
Now this is a kit we give them when we sell the.
This is not. That's just basically what he's talking about is the maintenance kit.
Oh.
I use a lot. You really don't need this much. I just like to use a lot. What he's talking about is when your customer purchases this chemical product, Auto Armor, they actually get a take-home kit that comes with cleaner, tire and wheel cleaner, because there are some people who just like to clean and wax their cars. Once your car is protected with this, you don't need to wax it because it's completely protected. You can wax it if you want, but they get a complimentary kit. And I was just telling Christine today that now, if they use up the entire kit, they can mail in a postcard that they receive upon purchase, and they can mail it in, and we'll just mail them a kit. If they run out, they can have unlimited kits. They used to have to actually come in and get a new one. So if they were doing the application process this way, it would take a lot longer. Some manufacturers like it this way though, because it actually makes it a little bit shinier than the foam does, but it takes a lot longer. You see I'm doing the same section. And they have to go up and down and across both. Certain manufacturers like it though. I'm only doing half so you can actually feel the difference. And I'll give you all a glove. can take one and pass those around. And this, I just did 3 other cars, so this towel kind of has a lot of cleaner on it.
You want yanking me one? Perfect. Thank you. Thanks, Josh. Do not touch certain areas of your life.
So you can see as I'm wiping this off, it actually makes the car look a lot nicer. It looks a lot shinier overall. And now it's totally protected. The warranty they get with it in the business office is 7 years. So if, for instance, something were to happen, if there was paint overspray or if there were certain things that damaged the vehicle and it actually did damage it, we'll completely replace it or repair it up to 7 years.
Unlimited miles?
Yeah, no mileage limitations. So if you come up here and you feel it with the glove on, you can feel the difference. It's a lot smoother on this side. You can feel it now. You don't realize that paint is so ridgy until you do this. Can you feel it?
Oh.
I like to say that it seeps into the porous area.
That's a very good way to visualize it.
Gotcha.
Now it does, yeah. Before you never even notice it, right? And you can keep your glove.
Oh, thanks.
Does anyone have a lighter? No smokers in here at all?
I'm going to put you all over my face with paint, by the way.
I think there's one in my desk. No, I don't smoke, but I think
Can I have one? Can I borrow the lighter real quick?
I really don't.
Smokers are off today.
I guess so. I do sometimes. I just don't do it enough to keep a lighter on me. So this is so protected. What I'm going to show you next is a demonstration that we like to do to present how powerful the chemical really is. It's a combination of aluminum oxide and zinc oxide. So aluminum oxide is what prevents it from being damaged through bird droppings, tree sap, acid rain, paint overspray. And then the zinc oxide actually prevents it from being damaged by the sun. Just like sunscreen has zinc in it for our skin, it has it in this too, so that it keeps cars that are darker really, really nice.
Look out. Where's fire extinguisher?
To simulate paint overspray, we use little spray paint only on this side, because if we put it on that side, it would not come off. And then to simulate sunshine, oops. It scares me. So, you would never do that to a vehicle that was not protected. But since it is, this will come right off. This is a cleaner. This is a similar cleaner of what they get in their customer pack. You don't need a lot of this either, though. I just like it too. But it actually has some of the product in it as well. So if they were to use that, it actually has a little bit of extra protection that goes right back on.
You know what would be neat? To go get an as-is car and do it
Get a
without
what?
a protected.
Oh,
Go get an
and see
as-is
what it
car and
is?
see what happens when it's not protected.
I don't know if I'd feel safe doing it. I don't know what would happen.
Sure.
So that's why it's really important for your customer to get it, because it really works. You don't really need to push too hard either. It comes off pretty easily. We're just gonna throw this one away, and I'm gonna give you the new one.
You need me to go grab another one?
Two full, no, I have another one.
Okay.
I just wanna get most of this off. So do you guys think this is a valuable product for your customer to have?